Motivation. It's that powerful spark that pushes us to chase our dreams, reach our goals, and explore new horizons. But here's the thing. Motivation often fades. One moment, you're energized, ready to conquer the world, and the next, you're procrastinating, distracted, or even doubting your abilities. Why is it so hard to stay motivated, and more importantly, how can you keep that fire burning when life throws challenges your way? In this video, we're going to explore the science behind motivation and the best strategies to not only stay inspired but also turn that inspiration into personal growth and long-term success. Let's start with a simple question. What is motivation? Psychologists define motivation as the process that initiates, guides, and sustains goal-oriented behaviors. In simpler terms, it's what gets you going and keeps you moving towards what you want. But motivation isn't just a feeling. It's a complex psychological process influenced by both internal and external factors. At the core of motivation is dopamine, a neurotransmitter that our brains release when we anticipate a reward. When you're excited about achieving something, your brain releases dopamine, which gives you that rush of energy and focus. However, this dopamine-driven motivation can be short-lived. So how do we tap into the power of motivation and ensure it lasts long enough to help us achieve our goals? The answer lies in understanding two types of motivation: intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation comes from within. It's driven by your personal interest, enjoyment, or satisfaction in doing something. Think of a hobby you love or a project that excites you purely because of the challenge it offers. Extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, is driven by external rewards, money, recognition, grades, or the approval of others. Here's the trick. While extrinsic motivation can give you a temporary boost, it's intrinsic motivation that has the real staying power. To stay driven over the long term, you need to connect your goals to your internal desires. So, ask yourself, why are you chasing this goal? Is it something you truly care about, or are you doing it for someone else's approval? The more you align your goals with your core values and passions, the easier it will be to stay motivated. Now that we understand the foundations of motivation, let's talk about how to keep it alive. 1. Start with your why. Everything begins with your why. Why do you want to achieve this goal? Why are you on this journey? When your reason is meaningful to you, whether it's to improve your life, help others, or experience personal growth, it acts as a source of intrinsic motivation that fuels your drive. Write down your why. Put it somewhere visible, so you can look at it every day. Let it remind you why you started when the going gets tough. 2. Set clear, achievable goals. Goals can either be a source of inspiration or frustration, depending on how you set them. Break your big goals into smaller, bite-sized steps. When you achieve these mini goals, your brain releases dopamine, giving you a sense of accomplishment. This creates a positive feedback loop that keeps you motivated. Each step forward becomes a win that drives you closer to your larger goal. 3. Focus on progress, not perfection. One of the biggest killers of motivation is the pursuit of perfection. We often get so caught up in doing everything perfectly that we lose sight of the progress we've made. The truth is, progress is more important than perfection. Celebrate small wins. Even if you've made only a tiny bit of progress, recognize it. This builds momentum, which is one of the key ingredients in staying motivated. 4. Eliminate procrastination with the 2-minute rule. Let's be honest, procrastination is motivation's worst enemy. You've probably experienced it. You know what you need to do, but somehow, Netflix, social media, or even cleaning your room suddenly seems more appealing. One effective way to beat procrastination is to apply the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Why? Because starting a task, no matter how small, builds momentum and makes it easier to keep going. 5. Embrace the power of routine. Motivation can ebb and flow. Some days, you wake up energized and ready to take on the world. Other days, not so much. That's where discipline and routine come in. Motivation might get you started, but discipline keeps you going. Build habits that support your goals. Wake up at the same time each day, follow a consistent schedule, and stick to your daily tasks, even when you don't feel motivated. Eventually, these routines will turn into automatic habits that no longer require much effort or thought. 6. Surround yourself with positivity and inspiration. Motivation is contagious. When you're surrounded by people who are driven, focused, and positive, their energy rubs off on you. Find a community, whether online or offline, of like-minded individuals who share similar goals and ambitions. Listen to motivational podcasts, read inspiring books, or watch videos that remind you of what's possible. External sources of inspiration can reignite your internal drive when it's running low. 7. Overcome setbacks with self-compassion. Let's face it, things won't always go as planned. You'll experience setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt. And that's okay. What's important is how you respond to these setbacks. Be kind to yourself. Self-compassion doesn't mean making excuses. It means recognizing that you're human, that mistakes are part of the journey, and that every failure is a learning opportunity. Instead of letting setbacks demotivate you, use them as fuel to keep going. 8. Visualize your success. Your brain doesn't always know the difference between imagination and reality. By visualizing your success, whether it's landing your dream job, finishing a project, or achieving a personal milestone, you can train your brain to focus on what's possible. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing the end result. This mental practice not only boosts motivation but also primes your brain to recognize opportunities that can help you reach your goals. 9. Reward yourself. Lastly, don't forget to reward yourself along the way. When you achieve a milestone, no matter how small, treat yourself to something you enjoy. This reinforces positive behavior and keeps you motivated to continue. Staying motivated isn't always easy, but it's possible when you understand the science behind it and apply practical strategies. Your motivation is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. By focusing on your why, setting achievable goals, building habits, and surrounding yourself with positivity, you'll find that you're more than capable of staying driven on your journey of self-discovery. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos on personal growth, motivation, and self-discovery. Share this video with someone who might need that extra boost of motivation today.